Hi, my name is Bobby. I've been a registered nurse for, coming up to 9 years now. So today, besides getting away from the hospital life, I've got to the joys of learning about CoolSculpting. And let me tell you that with CoolSculpting, it's probably been one of the coolest things that, I literally want to make a pun on it, coolest things that I have got to work with. To basically say, my focus is going to be like the arms today of CoolSculpting. There's many different areas on the body that we can treat with CoolSculpting, but I want to focus on the arms because I gotta say that a lot of people are very interested in the arms. My best friend just came in not too long ago and got treated on her arms, and just seeing the excitement on someone really close to you and seeing the change that they needed just to liven them up again, it's absolutely just so nice to see. So with CoolSculpting, let's just go through kind of the process of it. So it uses a method of cryolipolysis, which is basically destruction of the fat cells, freezing them. And so with that, it takes about 6 weeks for results start forming in. But for the day of treatment, up to a 3-month window, you'll still be eliminating those fat cells. Typically for the arms, this is why I like to focus on this, because there's many different areas and they have different treatment amounts. Arms, you can get a really good result after just one session of treatment. And rarely do I often have to be treating someone again at that 6-week mark. And if it gets to a moment of we're a little skeptical, maybe we should, I say let's wait up to the 3-month mark and then decide on if we will go ahead and freeze and treat your arm again. So with that, it typically, everyone's a little different on their wingspan. So, but to kind of get in the perfect length of the arm, it's either gonna take one perfect applicator, or just so you don't have any deviations in your arm, you might have to split it up in 2 applications. And the process is super simple. Once the applications are on, it takes about 35 minutes to freeze. And in the very beginning of it, all you're gonna feel is oh, it's cold, and it's really cold. And the best part, it just goes completely numb after that. And so you're just vibing, watching TV. Then the best part comes along, and it's a 2-minute massage session, which is absolutely critical. The evidence-based practice studies show that you need this 2-minute massage, and this is to assist in the best result for your CoolSculpting treatment. It gives I believe it's a 60% better result if you don't do it. But that 2-minute massage is, let's say it's a little adventurous, it's a weird feeling, but not bad at all. And then after that, you're done. You literally get to go live your day, and there's no downtime. You might just have, if anything, minor swelling. Rarely do I ever have bruising on any of my clients that I do this with. And then sometimes a numbness feeling on your arm that can last up to 3 weeks to 4 weeks, but nothing concerning. It's just a little kind of if you put a lidocaine patch on your arm or on your skin, you just feel a little numb right there. And then eventually it just solves. It's just your nerves coming back into sensation. Besides that though too, I enjoy CoolSculpting, and the best results that I have seen have blown me away with I categorize it 3 people with CoolSculpting. There's people at every session you will get 20 to 25% fat reduction. And then these other categories I have, the numbers that I'm going to throw at you don't really have the evidence based on them. It's just kind of a perception and example. So another category is those people who are so lucky and they get frozen and they have hypothetically 30 to 35% fat reduction. You're just wow, you really responded to that. They're an outlier, but I definitely have seen them. And then of course the 20 to 25% average Joes we got right there. And then the other outlier is a little more on the stubborn fat side. But yet the best part is, even though it's stubborn fat, there's still a reduction involved. But I would say on a hypothetical 10 to 15% reduction. But the best part is there is the reduction. The subcutaneous fat's just being a little bit more stubborn, and you just have to do a little bit more treatments. But eventually you get there and the results are made. So it's really fun to kind of now put these people in these categories that I have been able to work with and see the results of CoolSculpting, because it works. Out of my years of nursing, and I'm very big into evidence-based practice and just reading literature and then reading why does this work, it has been really cool to actually now just see it in action. So yeah, I definitely recommend anyone who is curious about CoolSculpting, reach out to SDBotox. You can come find me here in Pacific Beach, and I will gladly make this an experience. And I want to pretty much get you to that goal where you're walking out and going, yes, I am so happy with my results. And it just gives you this confidence of wearing the clothes that you want, just walking around and just being with that big smile on your face, because you do feel like a new person. I have froze my entire body basically, and I am that person walking around with a smile on my face and going, wow, this is a new me. And it's fun getting other people to that feeling as well, and going, wow, they're loving themselves, and just that, I gotta say it like that. It's nice. Yeah, I think this is the final notes that I have for CoolSculpting. The CoolSculpting is great, but I think the arms has been one of my most highlights recently, and really excitement when people come in and say their arms. It becomes more of a artful creativity moment, and it's fun. It's been fun to work with the arms. But yeah, I think that's the rest of what I have for my CoolSculpting explanation of the arms. And I'm always down for anyone who's curious about any other areas.